Hello everyone. Okay. Rational number. Rational number part 3. Part 3. Okay. Here I will discuss about the exercise 1C. Exercise 1C. So in 1C, multiplication and division is there. These two operation is there, multiplication and division. So how to multiply two rational number? If a by b and d is also a rational number, because d can be written as d by 1. So how to multiply it? So in this case, if one rational number is a by b and another is d, so how to multiply it? So always this d multiplied with the numerator, not in denominator. So what is the result? A into d by b. If a by b into c by d is there, so numerator multiplied with numerator and denominator multiplied with denominator. So what is the result? A into c by b into d. Okay. In this way we will solve, we can find the multiplication. Okay. Next thing is properties of multiplication. So property number 1. So in short I write P1. So property number 1, closure property. Closure property. So in previous day I already defined closure property. Which is closure property? If we take any two rational number, a or a by b and c by d, from rational number, is the multiplication of this result a rational number? Yes, the result is also a rational number. So result also a rational number. So this property is called closure property. If this property hold, then we say that multiplication is closure in rational number. That means multiplication is closure. That means if we take any two rational number and multiply, then the result is also a rational number. For example, if we take 2 by 3 and minus 5 by 7 and multiply 2 by 3 into minus 5 by 7, then what is the result? Minus 10 by 21. So 10 by 21 is also a rational number. So it is closure. Okay. So it is first property, closure property. Second property is commutative property. So multiplication is also commutative. Previous day I already discussed about it. So commutative property, what? P2 is commutative property. Commutative property, that means what? If we change the position of the number? That means if we take any two number, 2 by 3 and same number 5 by 7, and multiply it, commutative two number property, commutative property. And commutative property means what? Commutative property means if we multiply any two number first and again we multiply these two numbers without changing the sign, we change only the position of the number. So minus 5 by 7, 2 by 3. If these two values are equal, then we called multiplication is commutative. These two values equal in both cases, the result is minus 10 by 21. Okay. So what is the property? Commutative. If we change the position of the number, then the result is also same. Okay. So in short, we write in this way: A into B equal to B into A. If this hold, then we say that multiplication is commutative, where a and b is any rational number. Okay, next thing, associative property. Associative property, what? Previous day I already told, ABC. If we take first bracket in first two number, in second case the bracket in last two number, if the result is same, then we say that multiplication is associative. And it is obvious, if we multiplied first two value and then the third value, then result is same. If we multiplied first second two value and then first value, then also same. So for example, okay, with the example it is better. So I take same number, minus 5 by 7 and 4 by 9. Okay, if we multiplied 2 into 3 minus 5 by 7 minus 4 by 9. Okay, so what is the result? 5 to the 10 minus plus, sign is plus, because minus here is plus, or first in this way, not in this way. So what is the result? Minus 10 by 21 into minus 4 by 9. Then what is the result? 40 by 189. Okay, if we change the position of the bracket, then what is the result? 2 by 3 into minus 5 by 7 into minus 4 by 9. Then what is the result? 2 by 3 into 20 by 63. And now the result is 189. So in both cases the result is same. So we can say that if we change the position of the bracket, then also the value is equal. So multiplication is associative in rational number. Property number 4. Property number 4. Phone number property I already discussed in previous property number 4. So what property? Identity. What is the multiplicative identity? Multiplicative identity is 1. So if we multiply it 1 with any rational number, then the result is the number. For example, 2 by 3 into 1 equal to 2 by 3. So this one is called multiplicative identity. Okay, next thing is inverse is not there. Okay, multiplication by 0. Next property is multiplication by 0. If we multiply it 0 with any number, so we find multiplication of 0. If we multiplied any number 0 with any rational number, 2 by 3, then what is the result? 0. So if we multiply 0 with any rational number, so answer is 0. This property is property number 5. Property number 6 is distributive property. It is very important property. What is distributive property? So here I take the distributive property of multiplication over addition. That means in bracket we write b plus c. B plus c. Then what is the property? It equal to a into here into a into b plus a into c. This is the distributive property. That means this multiplication distribute with b and c also. Okay. If here we write minus, then here also minus. So first property, distributive property of multiplication over addition. if there is minus, then distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Okay, where ABC is any three rational number. Okay, if you tell ABC any three rational number, then also okay. If you write in this way, A by B, B by C plus B or C by D plus E by F, then it equal to A by B into C by D plus A by B E by F. Okay. So here we take the number in the form of rational number, and here we tell ABC is rational number. So there is no difference. You can write in any way. If you write in this way, then you must say ABC is rational number. In this case, no need to define A and B. This one is rational number because it is a form of rational number. Okay. Next thing, inverse. Okay, inverse, that means if we A by B, inverse of A by B. So inverse of inverse, that means if we multiplied A by B with its inverse, then the result is 1. So what is the possibility we write here? If we write here B by A, then 1. So B by A is the inverse of A by B. Or in another word, if we write 1 by B's value, then A by B cut. So 1 by A by B is the multiplicative inverse of A by B. So 1 by A by B equal to 1 into B by A. So B by A. Therefore, multiplicative inverse of A by B equal to B by A. Okay, we change the numerator and denominator, we get the inverse. Next thing is division. Oh, one thing. So which rational number has no multiplicative inverse? So which value does not exist? 1 by which value does not exist? 1 by 0 does not exist. So 0 has no any inverse, or inverse of 0 does not exist, because inverse of 0 according to the rules 1 by 0, and 1 by 0 does not exist because in denominator 0 cannot sit in denominator for any number. So what is the point? Multiplicative inverse of 0 does not exist. Okay. Next thing is division. Division, how to divide? Divide two rational number. A by B divide C by D. So how to divide? So A by B into reciprocal of C by D. We know that if we change the sign, then this value become 1 by. Okay. So what is the result? A by B into C by D. So directly we can say that, so when we divide two rational number, so first value does not change and second value we write multiplication and inverse of multiplicative inverse of second value. Okay, or you understand, you can find this value in another way also. So in which way? A by B divide C by D. In fraction we know that if we divide through fractional value, then first value remains same and second value we change its numerator and denominator, it become multiplied D by C. Here I write wrong, D by C. Okay, so how to multiply it? Two rational number, first value not change, second value we change the sign into multiplication and write the reciprocal inverse of this value or reciprocal of this value. Okay. So now the question is division is closer? Yes, division is closer. But in one case, when we take second number 0, 0 is also a rational number, then it's not defined. So A divided 0 does not belongs to Q. A is any rational number because something by 0 does not exist. So rational number is not closer with respect to division. But we can say that if we other than 0, if we take the value here in second value other than 0, then division is closer. So we can say that the set of non-zero rational number is closer with respect to division. Okay, but set of rational number is not closer with respect to division. If we take non-zero element, then it is closer. Okay, set of, that means all. If we tell the set rational number, then 0 is there. That's why if we not taken 0 in the rational number, that means set of non-zero rational number is closer. Okay. Next thing, division. Okay, division by 0. If we divide any natural number by 1, then the result is the rational number. Okay, these are the concept based on exercise 1C. And today I give the homework exercise 1C. Okay, one time I look if you face any kind of problem, then I will solve. One number, two number, three number. Okay, very easy. I will solve one or two from each number. 6 number. Multiplied 18 by 35 by minus 3 whole 1 by 8. So 18 by 35 into minus, if we convert 3 8s into improper fraction, then 3 8s 24, 25 by 8. So 5 7 ja 5 5 ja 4 2 ja 9 ja. So what is the result? So plus minus minus 9 5 ja 45 by 28. Okay, so it is the answer. If you convert into mixed fraction, then what is the result? 1 whole 45 minus 28, 17, 28. Okay, so it is the result. Very easy. Simplify. Similar for others. Okay, simplify, you can solve very easily. Okay, I will even from here. 4 number question. What is the result? Commutative property. So first number into second number equal to second number into first number. Okay, so here minus 1. This one also commutative property. This one associative property. This one distributive property. So distributive property. First multiply this value with first. So what is the result here? 2 by 9 is there. So it is minus 4 by 9. And this value also plus this value plus 2 by 9 into 6 by 17. So 16 by 6 by 17 is there. So in blank 2 by 9 is there. And it is very easy which property we use here. So first one commutative, it is associative, So you try at home. Okay, you will try at home. And next thing, use the distributive property of multiplication, rational number over addition or to simplify. So 8 number, 1 number. What is the question? The question is, use the distributive property. So what is the distributive property? Plus 1 by 2. In general, first, it is 4. In general, first we solve the value inside of the bracket, but here in the question given use the distributive property. So what is the distributive property? Distributive property is 7 by 4 multiplied with first value 5 by 8 plus 7 by 4 multiplied with second value 7 by 4 it is. Okay, so what is the result? 35 by 20, 32. 35 by 32 plus 7 by 8. So LCM is 32. So 35 plus 4 ja 8 4 ja 28. Okay. So what is the result? (63 by 32). Okay, so 1 whole 31 by 32. It is the answer. So here first we use the distributive property. We not solve as usual. First we solve inside the bracket, then multiply it, then answer will come. But in question given, we use the distributive property of multiplication. We find the value of this. Okay. Next thing very easy, multiplicative inverse. Next thing also column A, column B, divide ato by ato. Similar division also very easy. So if I take here one division, okay, division which number? 11 number. 11 phone number. Okay, divide minus 18 by minus 36 by 37. So what is the result? Minus 18 divide minus 36 by 37. Okay. So what is the property of division? Division become multiplication, and we write the inverse of multiplicative inverse of this one. So what is the multiplicative inverse of this one? 37 by minus 36. So minus minus will cut, and 18 to just 36. So what is the result? 37 by 2. 37 by 2, that means 2 on the 2, 6, 7, 8. 2 on the 2, 17. 16. 8 is just 16. 1 by 2. Okay. Division is also similar. So division remaining you can solve at home. And next, if I solve 5 number also, 24 by 50 by divide to minus 24 by 50 by minus 4 by 75. So it equal to minus 24 by 50 divided by minus 4 by 75. So what is the rules? First value not change, and division become multiplication, and we write the reciprocal of this one or inverse of the multiplicative inverse of this one. So only changing by changing numerator and denominator. So minus minus will cut, minus minus will cut, and 4 6 2 25 ja 50, 2 3 ja, and 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6. So what is the answer? 9. Okay. Next thing, evaluate similar. Okay. Last number. It is today's last math from your book. Class 16 number. 16 number question is, subtract the additive inverse of 5 by 6 from the multiplicative inverse of this one. So additive inverse of, subtract the additive inverse of 5 by 6. So additive inverse of 5 by 6 is minus 5 by 6. From the product of from the multiplicative inverse of this value. So multiplicative inverse of which value? Minus 5 by 7. Minus 5 by 7 into 14 by 15. So it become 7 to the 14, 3 ja. Okay. So equal to minus 2 by 3. So multiplicative inverse of minus 2 by 3 equal to minus 3 by 2. Now what is the answer? The question is subtract the additive inverse. So we subtract this value from the multiplicative inverse of this value. So multiplicative inverse of this value is minus 3 by 2. So answer is minus 3 by 2 subtract additive inverse. So minus of subtract, that means minus, and the value is minus 5 by 6. Okay. So what is the result? Minus 3 by 2 minus minus plus 5 by 6, And what is the LCM? 6. So 3 minus 9 plus 5. So what is the value? 4 by 6. So 2 by 3 is the answer. Okay. So today's homework. Remaining maths from exercise 1C. Okay, it is your homework. Okay, all maths. Remaining, not all maths. In your classwork copy, you solve the all maths. Some maths I done here and remaining you will solve. Thank you everyone.